I did a will it start short on this, or will it run? And unfortunately it's full of rust. So what we're going to do is start taking everything off the top of the motor. We're going to look down in the cylinders. It's going to be full of rust and some oils that I stuck in there. You know, that red stuff everybody puts down in their stuff. So we'll get right to working on this. I'm going to get some tools, take the valve cover off. I'm going to leave the exhaust manifold. The intake is part of the head and stuff like this. Get it out of my way. We'll just keep working on it. Tear this motor down and get the block out of this chassis, and harvest a few parts that I probably will need, like this. This is kick down lever. This works off of in conjunction with the throttle. Most of this stuff is junk. These springs go bad. They ain't worth a hoot. But if your cable slides, you can cut the spring off, lubricate it, put a return spring on the carburetor. So this might turn out nice. And there's a bit of wind today, so there might be some issues with sound quality. Alright, that is it for those. Use the karate. This looks decent except for this back part, and that's where the water was getting in this motor, so pretty sure this will be a frozen up mess. Pretty sure I won't be needing most of that. Yes, I'm magic. I went that way and came around this way. Let's see, yeah, that don't fit. Let's see, what do we... There's probably 3/4. Yeah, there's a 3/4. Feels a little sloppy. Deep down in there. Hey, that's the one. Now, yeah, there's an extension or two missing, but this is fine. Oh, what am I saying? Got my extension out there. So, oh, look at that. Let's see what that's on number 1 setting. That's the lowest setting, so that's taking 100 foot-pound probably, breaking her loose with ease. Now this might be a bit of an issue. Nope, I may have changed it. Must have been on 3. When I touch it, it changes. There we go, that's 3. Then there's another setting above 3. I don't know what it means. I think it's I call it the earthquake mode. I know there's probably a sequence I'm supposed to use, but some of the stuff I can't get to because I got junk in my way. Let's see if that's enough room to get this wet back now. I probably need a tall. Need that tall one. Sockets are working. My favor today. Better stop here until I dig those out. Little cork gasket. I don't know if I like them. I never had much luck with daggone gaskets sealing the oil up. Never had much luck with it. Ooh, these bolts are going to be next to impossible. I may have to drill through the head of a couple of these to get this thing off. I've been known to do that. Oh gosh, that one's so bad it looks like something from the Civil War. Been drowned in water for 100+ years. Golly, that is bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 to get out. And I need a hammer and chisel. Let me go get a big giant screwdriver. Let's flat. Big screwdriver. That thing arrow get her done. That head don't even look like a hexagon anymore. At least some of these look like a hexagon. I have a funny feeling I'm going to do a lot of drilling to get that head off of that block so we can all see what's inside. Whew, now I can feel that cool air blowing. Alright. More of this. Yeah, this one here does not look like a hexagon. I don't know what it looks like. So, I have some online friends that I'd like to talk about. They do frequently post videos. I'll start with the first one I met in this group of guys. The first video I started seeing was New Guy's Garage, and he intrigued me, and I soon realized that this guy studies the art of drag racing quite a bit, and engine building and carburetor tuning. He really, if you listen to him, he's got some great ideas. And the more I listen to him, the more I realize that when I was growing up, I didn't fiddle with cars, I played baseball. Then I fell in love with a high school sweetheart. And no, I'm not with her anymore. But I got into the cars after I was about 18. And I love Mustangs, and that's why I have a channel name of fastback. Well, that fastback is a 68 coupe with a 66 fastback roof on it. Now, a lot of people make comments about it, but most people are not even paying attention to the customizations I've done on it. And I really like it. It's really sweet. That's one thing that made New Guy's channel attractive to me. He has a Mustang, and I really love those things. I have for years and years and years, but I do love other cars. I just can't own them all. So New Guy's Garage has a brother, and he has a channel, New Guy's Guitar. And then there's Junkyard Necromancer. He's another channel I like to watch, and one of my favorite short videos of his is opening the beer bottle with a chainsaw. That was crazy. You should check out his channel too. And then there's Witty's Garage. He has an old Ford crew cab he's working on. I believe it's a 73, and I really like that truck. That's cool. You should go there and check out his channel and watch his builds. The Junkyard does live streams. New Guys does live streams on both channels, I believe. And then there's this other fella. There's two more here I'm going to mention. There's 6% Recycled. He does a lot of short videos, and he does a lot of 10-15 minute videos on his channel for his Chambler build for the No Name Nationals. And that's kind of what we're all having fun with. I think most of us are gonna meet up at the No Name Nationals this year. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Of course, I have to wait. I got lots of things to do around here. And then there's a little guy out of Newfoundland. His name is Dylan McDonald, and he has a channel called Pickin' with Pickle, and he does live streams, and them things can go on 3-4 hours, and he has a blast. Lots of nice people I've met in YouTube. Some I've become friends with, and others I've just simply met them or shared an interest in their channels. And but I will mention one more here. There's another guy from Newfoundland. He is my age, and he has a channel called Fitzy's Fabrications. He is very, very talented at replacing sheet metal on a car when you can't buy the metal. So go check his channel out. It's a lot of fun. It's very, very informative and educational in the auto body. If you've got something you want to work on or fix. I tinker with all of it, but I am not trained in any of it, so I'm just an average guy having fun with this. And I hope you enjoy my videos, and I hope that wasn't too long-winded. Let's get back to this thing. Let's beat on a little bit. There, it should come off now, right? Let's get the pry bar. Okay, this helps me actually focus on other things. Let's do a little more vacuum and see if I can get a grip on any of those. I honestly don't think I'm going to get a grip on these. Let's just see. This one here looks like I might have a chance. Nope, I'm slipping on that one. And I'm going to slip on that one. Yep, that's a slipping. There we go. Let's see what this one does. Slipping. That one's not even. That one I might get on. Nope. Turning them to powder. So these I don't know if you can see it, but there's a taper in all of these. I don't understand that. It holds you out away from a bolt that may have enough head down low. These hold you away from it so you can't do anything with them. So I'm going to get a drill out, tap the center of these things, and we'll drill all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. These other ones I'll release when I get these loose. Matter of fact, I'm going to tighten these back down temporarily. Yeah, get that one jammed in there. Stuck. Yeah, we'll leave those in there like that. And let's go get a drill. One of the biggest things about drilling a head out of a bolt, if that's what I intend to do here, one of the hardest things is getting center. But you have got to hit center so that when you drill big enough, the head comes right off. We're going to work on this first one, and I've set the center, and hopefully I won't break any more drill bits today. I've been breaking drill bits right and left. I have to check to see if my video's still running. Yep, we're still running. 37 minutes. Can you see what I am doing? Yes, you can. If I don't block it. One thing I might do real quick. Let's pull this out. I believe that's a 7/16 thread. So when I finally drill, my bit has to be 7/16, and I have to be dead center to knock that head off. And it's too bad I can't find more. That's a nice deep head. I just can't see any more head material in here. My battery's done. No, it's not. This one likes to act up a little bit. Those chips are turning blue. Alright, to the bottom of that one. Now this probably will jump up in my face. And this bit is old and mostly dull. I do not have my good set of bits here. I'd be chucking them up because a sharp bit is a fast cutting bit. You can see that. Those last two were fairly sharp. They were doing the job. If we're dead center on this, I should be able to dig this thing out. Oh, I ain't gonna know over that bit. Look at that goofy thing. See how it shined up really bad right there? It just melted the edge right off of that bit. And I may be stuck for the day because I do not have my bits. Of course, my wife is over at the old place. Might be able to get some bits off of. Have her pick mine up. Yeah, that'd be alright. Let me see if there's any other bits that I could use. Matter of fact, let's compare this. Yeah, that one would have worked. I may try to sharpen that thing. I'm stubborn enough to try to sharpen that. The other bits I have a pilot point, and those are no good in pre-drilled holes. So I'm not even going to try to use them. Let's just sharpen this thing. Okay, I don't know if you can see any of this, but I'm just gonna try to do this. I don't know. Brace this thing. I don't think that's actually that sharp. Let's try the other side. Might get somewhere. Pretty sure that's not how you sharpen a bit, but these things are junk. I cannot hurt them. There's plenty of sharpening to do. Let's just see if that done any good. Nope. Man, all that must be just, golly, that just melts the bit. That is one junky bit. And I'm sure I can't use the other ones. I'm gonna go look. Alright. Let's vacuum that out and loose the screwdriver all in one shot. Alright. Let's see here. I'm gonna hammer. This is a little bit better hammer or screwdriver to bang with. So I'm gonna get to the base of this thing, hopefully. And get my big bolt buster on these. Get them out of here. So there's different ways to do this. I don't know if you can see that head there, but I got at least 3/8 of an inch deep. If I had a better 7/16 bit, the head of that one would be missing. But I'm gonna just try to chip away now that I got a better tool. And I might go with a metric socket. Well, Pickle would like that. He'll say metric for the win. Let's just see. Let's see what it does. Those guys have so much fun getting on each other about ported vacuum or manifold vacuum or metric. And that's kind of an unfair fight. Dylan's one man against, well, if you're going up against new guys garaging, that's when he'll hammer you on. You're probably going to lose that argument. Dylan's a great guy. He's a young man. Very, very good, gentle man. Let's see, what do we have for metric? What is close? There's a 17. What's that look like? Maybe that'll work. Let's get some of that powder out of there. I could probably still pound some more junk. That might. These are Harbor Freight sockets, so don't worry about them. If that thing grabs and goes, we have a win. Okay, we're on reverse. I'm firmly on. Look at that, folks. Metric 17 for the win. Look here, there's the center punch hole I drilled. All right, let's just work on the rest of those with this nice purpose-built screwdriver. Maybe hit all these in a row here and get this silly head off of this engine. I'm probably supposed to take the drivetrain or the valve train, but I'm not going to. When I get that unbolted, I'm lifting that head. It's coming off. Well, let's see how many of these are ready for the metric challenge here. I don't think that one is. Let's see about this one. Now that one feels like it might be ready. Nope. No metric for the win there, people. It needs more clearance in it. More clearance, if somebody wants to say it that way. You gotta clearance this thing. There used to be jokes about clearance and fishing the Ohio River. I'm not gonna tell a joke because it makes somebody mad. But some of you might know what I'm talking about. Haven't guessed, I'm by myself right now. If you sneak up on me, I will be talking to myself. I think it's totally normal. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, that 17 won't grab that, so looks like 5/8. Oh, look at that. 5/8 might just do it. Well, now it's, if this pulls this one out, it'll be metric 1, American Standard 1. Here we go. Look at that. It is 1-1. The score is 1-1. Look at that nasty head on there. That is ridiculous. Gee whiz. All right. We got a metric win and we got a standard win. So we can get 2 standard wins. Go down on there, brother. Let's just tap it on there. Uh-oh, Dylan. That ain't looking good, Dylan. Look at this. Standard for the win. That's 2 for American Standard, 1 for metric. But I'm thrilled because this would be a lot of work to drill all of them. See, that was a metric one. Let's pound on this a little bit more. I see some room here. Oh, that one's gonna grab, I think. It's a nice solid feel. I'm afraid American Standard, even on a heavily rusted boat, you guys can see that thing is terrible. That's 3 for the old 5/8 and 1 for the 17. Yeah, you're gonna say, hey, you didn't try the 16 millimeter. Oh well, just to satisfy curiosity. Oh yeah, they don't make a 16, do they? I don't have a 16. Nah. I'm sorry, Dylan. It sounds like the fix is in. I don't have a 16. I'm not sure about this one. This head is so tapered, it's not funny. They have to try the 17 on this one. Alright, that is just awful looking in there. Alright, will 5/8 go on it? It acts like it might. Right. Here we go. Last bolt. And it's standard as ahead. 4-2. Sorry, Dylan. I tried. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go check on the cats and take me a break. So that's it for right now. Hope you enjoy what you're seeing. It's just a lot of good fun to tear some junk apart and see if it's any good. So we're gonna get out of here. Turn this off for a little bit. All right, we are back on this thing. I had my lunch and break and piddled around, let the cats outside, and they get on my nerves, so I have to put them up. They're learning to live out here at the new house, so not a lot of fun, but hopefully they'll learn their place and nothing will happen to them. I'll just get to this thing. Let's get these bolts out. Get my gloves on to minimize the dirty hands. Man, those don't just come straight out. That's probably why people remove this rocker system. Gotta unscrew that one again. Oh, there's one that didn't break loose. So earlier I said the count was 4-2. It's actually 4 standard 5/8 went over the rusty heads and 1 17 millimeter. That's 4-1. Sorry, Dylan. I know you're rooting for the metric system, and it does come in handy once in a while. But I wonder what you guys do when you have a metric bolt that's all rusty. Do you put a standard socket on it and remove it? I mean, what do you do? Let's see here. What do we got? This? Yeah, forgot that one too. I think I said that, but I get distracted very easily. Now, surely there is nothing else, and that head is already lifted up here in the front, and I got water and oil coming out of that, so this head's coming off. I'm not even gonna have to pry on it. Matter of fact, let's just see if it rocks. Oh, look at that. The thing is about to fall off of there. Ah, little temperature sensor switch. Oh, the red oil is flowing. Nice. All right. Get ready for the reveal. Gotta get all these push rods to stay down here, all loose and under pressure. Oh, I know why, yeah. Those springs were pushing that dude off of there. Oh, that's a heavy head. I don't know if you can see that down there, but that's pretty crusty in there. But it's funny what a little, oh man, those are nice. Those are not quite closed chamber, but they're pretty tight and quenchy. Let's see, I can't tell what's what here on these push rods. But oh, well, you guys probably don't see that, but I'm getting ready to show you. I do need this motor to turn, so I'm gonna get some of this oil over here. I don't know why I don't have oil in these 3 cylinders. Well, I can tell you why there's none in this one. Because here, let me just show you. Big long screwdriver. That's where it touches the cylinder edge. But when you take it over here, you can stick it all right on water jacket. So this thing froze up in this cylinder and blew the side out of it, which might make this block totally junk, and it's not a big deal. I can get another block, but it might be in the same condition too, so who knows. I do know that the slugs look really good in it. The sad thing is they would only be good in a standard bore motor. So it's, I guess the next thing would be to get these lubricated to where they will loosen up, get the block out and flipped over. That's really disappointing to see that big hole in there. It is a big hole. So let me just show you that thing. The head, not too bad. Not too bad, but this cylinder here, that's the front of the motor. The cylinder here is the one that has a busted cylinder wall. And I mean busted, not just cracked. There is a huge void. And right there it is. So unless that can be sleeved, this block is most likely junk, which is a pity. But there's lots of good 6-cylinder parts on here. And like I said, I know where there's a few more 250s laying around. Hopefully they're not busted on the inside. And who knows? These others could have problems too that I don't see right now. But that cylinder right there, that one's cruddy, but I think that one would have got compression. I think this one would have ended up getting compression. I think this one probably would have. The front one and the back one, pistons are down. They're almost all the way down. They would have probably done all right, but who wants to run a 6-cylinder on 2 cylinders? I don't want to. All right, I guess that's enough for this video. It is it's a shame, but there's a good crank and rods in there. There's still a C4 transmission back there. And we'll just move on. We'll get that tore apart. And this here probably, this freeze plug is out. That probably should have been my dead giveaway. I had something really seriously wrong in here, but I bought it for junk money, or actually less than junk money. So, but if you want to see a 6-cylinder like this start up, check out my 256 startup video in the back of a Ranger pickup truck. It's time to end this video. You guys check out my friends, New Guy's Garage, New Guy's Guitar, 6% recycled, Picking with Pickle, Fitzy's Fabrications, Woody's Garage, and the Junkyard Necromancer. They're all cool cats. I hope to meet them all this year. And it'll be a stretch to meet Dylan or even Tony on Fitzy's Fabrication, but hey, anything's possible. You guys keep turning wrenches and keep messing with this old stuff. We'll keep it alive and share it with the future generations. See you later.